So, good morning, everyone. So, let me present our topic for today's lesson. But before anything else, is my audio loud and clear?
Yes po, sir.
Okay, so thank you. And can you now see my screen on your end?
Yes po.
Okay,
Yes po.
so thank you so much for that response. And okay, here we go. Let's talk about the shortening infinitives and how it will help in a simple sentence or in a simple conversation. But first, we need to analyze what is the difference of an infinitive and a shortening infinitive. But don't worry, it's just simple, okay? So for the introduction, let me flash the words and examples. Just for a moment. Okay, can you see it now?
Yes.
So here, okay, thank you. So here's the thing. Can you please read the verbs on your screen? Yes, Ruby?
Okay, sir. Walk, eat, run, see, read.
Okay, so thank you, Miss Ruby. And also, can you tell me what is the infinitive form of those verbs?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
To walk, to eat, to run, to see, and to read po.
Okay, thank you, Miss Ruby, and you're correct. So this just serve as a refresher before we transition to our new lesson for today, and it's all about the shortening infinitive. So let me flash the correct answers here. So yep, you're correct. So the base form is walk, eat, run, see, read, while the infinitive form is to walk, to eat, to run, to see, and also to read. Okay, so I need you now to read the conversation that I will flash in the screen. So this is the conversation, a dialogue conversation, I mean. So here, just for a moment. So sorry, here. Okay, just for a moment. Okay, and I want you to read this, but don't just read the whole passage. Make sure to analyze carefully the sentence use. So ready? So this is all about Cynthia and Mika while having a dialogue. One of you will play as Mika, and I assign you Miss Ruby for this. And on the other hand, Christine, you will play as Cynthia. Is that all right for you?
Sure po, sir.
Okay, thank you for that participation. Okay, you can start now. Thank you.
Hi, Nika. I am here to invite you. Let's see the new mall today.
Thank you, Cynthia, but I don't want to.
Well, that's fine. Do you want to do it on the next day?
Yes, maybe next time if I like to because I have a lot of homeworks.
Okay, noted.
Wait, Cynthia. I would like to say something before you go.
Oh, sure. What's that?
Marco asked me if I wanted to join the pageant, but I prefer not to. Would you like to join too?
That's good to hear. Probably I'll join, but I can't promise.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, bye.
Okay, so thank you for reading the dialogue. Thank you so much. Hold on. And yep, to test if you really understand it, I will ask a few questions. So, where did Cynthia want to go along with Mika? So, may I call on Miss Christine?
Um, Based on the dialogue po, Cynthia wants to see the new mall.
Okay, correct. So thank you so much for that. And Miss Ruby, how do Mika responded on Cynthia's invitation?
Mika refused to Cynthia's invitation po.
Okay, correct. So why did Mika refuse? Why do Mika refuse? Can you answer it, Christine?
Because Mika has a lot of homework to do po.
Okay, correct. So what did Marco ask to Mika? Anyone? Okay, Ruby, I saw that you're raising your hands. Yes, Miss Ruby.
Marco asked if Mika wants to join the pageant po.
Okay, so very good from both of you. So it seems that you really understand the whole passage. So you can get your notebooks now, and can you please list down all of the infinitive form that you can see in the dialogue, and also the shortening infinitives that used in the sentence. But before that, I'll discuss first the shortening infinitive because you don't have an idea for that. Okay, so as we all know, infinitives usually following by the preposition to or another verb form. For today, we are now transitioning in the shortening infinitive. So this is now the thing. What is the shortening infinitive? So the shortening infinitive here is the phrases with infinitives that can sometimes be reduced or shortened to prevent the repetition. So this helps the language to sound more natural. Okay, so to deeply understand it, let me present you an example sentence. Hold on. And we should analyze how the shortening infinitive works. Okay, there you go. Now, can you see the sentence?
Yes po.
Yes po.
Okay, so Miss Christine, can you please read it?
Sure po. All of my friends are going to the basketball game, but I don't want to.
Okay, so all of my friends are going to the basketball game, but I don't want to. Okay, Christine, here's my question. The sentence is correct, right? So to keep the sentence sounds natural, what do you think happened here in the sentence? Christine, are you there? Are you still there?
Um, yes po.
Okay.
I think the use of want to as the
Mhm.
ending phrase of the sentence po.
Okay, Christine, very good. You're correct. So, since you noticed already, and this is what we call now the shortening infinitive. So, in which the use of infinitive clause here, want to replaces the whole thing. Which I mean that instead of saying this, that all of my friends are going to the basketball game, but I don't want to go to the basketball game, you just say that all of my friends are going to the basketball game, but I don't want to. So you're correct, Christine, that this is the correct form of the sentence which you read earlier. So we can see the gerund form of the verb, which is here, going, that that plays the role as an infinitive for that plays the role for the substitute of the infinitive in this sentence. So that's why we use the shortening infinitive want to. Okay, so it means that the shortening infinitive helps to fix the duplicate words and also to avoid the redundancy in the repetition. So is that clear for everyone?
Yes po, sir.
Yes po.
Okay, so thank you so much now. And going back to the dialogue, let me flash it for you. Hold on. Okay, here. Okay, now I hope that your pen and notebooks are ready now. And you may list down all of the shortening infinitives and the infinitive form in the sentence. And I will give you 3 minutes to work on, since you have now an idea of on how shortening infinitive works and what is the shortening infinitives. So okay, your time starts now. Okay, here in my time it's 10:33 and time's up. And are you ready now?
Yes po, sir.
Okay, to start with, let's begin with you, Miss Ruby. Can you share your answer with us? Or what do you list down in your notebook? Can you tell the infinitive forms that you see in the dialogue?
Sure po, sir.
Okay.
The infinitive forms po that I listed are to invite, to do, to say, to join, and to hear po.
Okay.
Did I miss some words po?
Oh, no, no. Very good, Miss Ruby. You spot all of the infinitive form in the sentence. Do you get the same answer, Christine?
Yes po, sir.
Okay, since you get the same answer, can you please read the shortening infinitive that you have listed down on your notebook?
Yes po, sir. Here's my answer po. Like to, want to, prefer not to. And I just want to add that based on my observation po, shortening infinitive usually found at the end of the sentence wherein the base form of the verb comes first before the infinitive.
So very good observation, Miss Christine. You're correct. Very good. So now let me go ahead and mark down the shortening infinitive, and I hope that these answers are the same from what you get. Just for a moment here. Okay, here is what we got. To invite, want to do, like to say, to join, prefer not to, and to hear. Okay, so very good, everyone. And for now, I will flash these words. Hold on. I will flash the shortening infinitive that usually used in a sentence. Just for a moment. Okay, that's it. So, can you please read the sentence? Can you please read the shortening infinitive on the screen? Can you please read, Miss Ruby?
Yes po, sir.
Hmm. Thank
Ought
you.
to be, like to, love to, want to, and prefer not to.
Okay, so please repeat the words, Miss Christine.
Ought to be, like
Mhm.
to, love to, want to, and prefer not to.
Okay, so as you can see now, based on that words that you see now on your screen, you will going to create a sentence and you should use the following shortening infinitive on your examples. Is that okay for you? And you can choose two shortening infinitives for this activity. And after that, you will share your work in the class. Clear? So don't worry, I will give you 5 minutes to answer this. My time here is 10:36, and at 10:41, we will going to show and we're going to discuss your sentences and your answers. Okay, so timer starts now. So are you still there, class? Okay, it's already 10:41 here in my clock. Time's up, everyone. So I hope that everyone's ready. Okay, who wants to volunteer? Sure. Okay, so Ruby, I saw that you're raising your hand. So, yep, can you please proceed?
Yes, sir. And this is my sentence po.
Okay.
I will read it. I was going to bring the umbrella, but the sun comes up, so I prefer not to.
Okay.
And in this sentence po, to bring is the infinitive and prefer not to is the
Okay.
shortening infinitive po. And next, my second sentence po. All my friends are making potato salad, but I don't want to. Where the infinitive was changed into gerund po, which is going, and the shortening infinitive po is want to.
Wow, so that's amazing answer, Miss Ruby. So thank you for your participation and I appreciate your effort. But how about you, Miss Christine? May we heard what you list down in your notebook?
Sure po, sir. Here's my answer po.
Okay.
Yeshua asked me if I wanted to sing, but I prefer not to.
Okay.
To sing is the infinitive po, and
Mhm.
prefer not to is the shortening infinitive, sir.
Okay.
My second sentence naman po is, the packaging isn't recyclable, but it ought to be. I have used the verb be po and make the shortening infinitive ought to be po.
Okay, thank you so much for your excellent answer, Christine. Very good class, and you understand our lesson very well. So I'm happy for your performances, and also I will record your recitation for today, and I hope that you learned something for our lesson. So thank you so much, everyone. Is there anything else that we can talk about, or do you have any questions for me before we go?
None
None
so far.
so far po.
Okay, thank you
Everything is good.
so much. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone. And if that will be the case, that is the end of our presentation. Thank you so much, guys, and have a blessed day, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you po,
Thank you
sir.
po, sir. Have a nice day.
Okay, thank you so much, guys. Guys.